Hi, kindergarten friends. I know that this week we've been working really hard to stop on each page of a nonfiction book and really notice and name what we see on each page, and then ask ourselves questions about what's happening on each page. Things like how, what, where, when, why, and things like that. Well, today I want to teach you that when readers want to learn the most from their nonfiction book, they run their finger across each page, continuing to name and notice what they see, and then asking themselves really specific questions. And today I have 3 really specific questions that you could ask yourself. The first one is, I wonder why. The second question is, where does? And the third question is, what is this? Those 3 questions are great to help you learn the most you can from each nonfiction book. So I even have an anchor chart that I'm going to be posting to PowerSchool to remind you of those questions while you're reading. So today I have a nonfiction text from my Epic Reading account, which you guys all have too. So if you go into your Epic Reading account, you're going to go under your nonfiction book collection, and you can find any of the books inside that collection that you want to use to try this work. So the book I chose from that collection is called Tigers. That sounded really exciting and an interesting topic that I wanted to learn about. So I want you to watch me as I show you how I would notice and name everything in the pictures and on a page in that story, and then ask myself those 3 specific questions that I taught you today.
Here's the cover of the book Tigers. Now let's turn to a page inside where I can show you how a reader would notice pictures and words to learn more and more and ask the 3 questions. I thought this was a really cool page in this book. I noticed the pictures are showing 3 different parts of the tiger. The top has a picture of the tiger's coat. I see a picture of a close-up of some tiger teeth and 2 very sharp teeth. And then I see a picture of tiger eyes. I wonder why it's showing me the tiger eyes. Maybe because they're really good at seeing so that they can catch their prey. And I wonder why a tiger has stripes. I noticed in the picture it's in the tall grass. Maybe that's kind of like a way to camouflage itself. And the teeth too. I wonder where it finds its prey to eat. So I hope you noticed that I stopped and studied the picture and noticed and named what I saw. And then I asked questions about what I was seeing on this page. Now I'm going to flip the page and I want you guys to try. Here's another page in the book about tigers. I want you to pause the video and try to study the picture carefully and ask yourself questions about what you might be seeing. Great job, you guys. When I looked at this page, at first I thought, what is this? And then I was looking carefully and thought it might be a map. And then I was wondering, well, I wonder why they would show me a map. And I thought of things like, well, maybe it's where tigers live, or maybe it's different places where tigers can be found. And then I was able to read the heading and it says Tigers in Trouble. And that made me wonder about where tigers are maybe endangered, or maybe that there aren't as many left today. And that's why the map is showing us where tigers can be found. Here is a copy of the anchor chart that goes along with asking questions in a nonfiction text. So you might notice in the orange speech bubble, that little boy is wondering why. And in the yellow speech bubble, he's thinking, where does? And then last in the green speech bubble, the little boy is reading one of his books and thinking, what is this? These are all great questions that a reader of a nonfiction book does while they're reading.
So great job, kindergarten friends. This week, the anchor chart for this work will be on the PowerSchool page. And then today and every day, I want to remind you that when you're reading nonfiction books, to stop and notice and name everything on a page, and then ask yourself those 3 questions to learn the most you can from the book. Those questions are, I wonder why, where does, or what is this? So kindergarten readers, have fun doing this work this week. And remember, you can use the nonfiction books at your house, or you can log into your Epic account and find your nonfiction book collection, where Mrs. Cardis, Mrs. Nowak, and I added so many cool nonfiction books about lots of cool and interesting topics. All right, kindergarten readers, happy reading this week, and off you go.